Good morning, y'all. Okay, so this lovely person right here asked the question, why do you feel people of color shouldn't vote for Kamala? I hope that question's okay. Any questions? Okay. Let's just get that out the way. I see that so many times in the comments. You don't have to tread lightly on anything race related. We can just talk about it. So how I want to answer this question, I'll address the people of color, but also I'm going to just do a broader term, just why people, American citizens, shouldn't vote for Kamala. Okay, so something important to note is that Kamala was in politics longer than I was alive. She's been the district attorney. She's worked in the Senate in California. Mind you, she's worked on 164 pieces of legislation in a super liberal state, as liberal and progressive as it gets, and she has not passed one successfully. That speaks volumes. Okay, and the part that's going to answer your question and giggles is as she was district attorney, she locked up over 1,200 plus people of color unnecessarily on minor MJ charges. Now, the reason for that, it's speculated that she wanted cheap labor, and she was okay with that. And another person that suffered at the expense of Kamala Harris was Jamal Truelove. You can look him up. He was imprisoned and he was completely innocent. And mind you, she was the district attorney. She went to his court cases and smiled. You can even hear this from his mouth. She smiled as she read, or as the charges were read. What? Another reason why Americans should not vote for Kamala is, drumroll please, the truancy law, or the truancy program. And yet again, another reason that Americans should not vote for Kamala Harris is that she was proud and formed the truancy law or truancy program, and this dang law imprisoned innocent parents. The concept was that if the student missed more than 10% of school days, that the parent would get locked up. And mind you, she was proud about this. You can look it up. She's like, by the swipe of my pen, I have the power to, and I'm going to use the strongest law enforcement people to do it and enforce it all. Sherry Peoples was a woman of color, and she was affected by this. So she was a single mom, and she had a disabled daughter, 11 years old. Now, Sherry kept the school up to date. She was giving them doctor's notes, informing them on why her daughter was missing school. But yet, Kamala used her swipe of a pen to imprison her. So not only was her daughter left in the hospital all by her lonesome, the mom ended up losing their house. They became homeless, had to go to motels. And the daughter ended up having a stroke while in the hospital alone because of Kamala's truancy law. 11 years old. And mind you, she was proud of this. And only later down the line did she say that she regretted that law. But mind you, she did not formally apologize to the direct people that were affected by that law. So fast forward, she's out of district attorney days, go to her running for president. Mind you, this was before becoming vice president. People don't remember this. She ran for president in 2020 against Biden. So during a presidential debate, Tulsi Gabbard ripped her to shreds. And after this debate, she literally just dropped out because she knew she lost and no one was gonna like her. Okay, this app is weird. I don't know how to edit it, but Tulsi Gabbard, she ripped Kamala to shreds and she dropped out the race. Mind you, during that same debate, Kamala in 2020, you can look all this up, in 2020, Kamala is literally talking bad about Biden. And then within months later, she's his running mate, his VP. Where's the consistency? So, as American people, can we trust her? I think not. Okay, now we're getting to the good part. Bear with me. So while she was vice president, the first thing she did, she undid 90 plus executive orders that Trump put into place to secure the border, which then brought in 20 plus million immigrants, illegal immigrants, and that cost the American people their precious, hard-earned money, $150 billion. But yet, Asheville couldn't even get more than $750. So she doesn't even care about the American people. Kamala, you suck. And mind you, with all of these illegal immigrants coming in, so many of them are doing crimes. This one girl, an American citizen, Jocelyn Nurungure, I don't know her last name, how to pronounce it. She was 12 years old. She was unalived by 2 Venezuelan undocumented immigrants, sadly. Under Kamala's doing. She undid those executive orders. Waves and waves of illegal immigrants came in. And she's just one of many of the people that were impacted by the crimes of these people that no one has any documents on them. Last but not least, she does not care about children or women. She wants to tell kids that they can switch their genders so flippantly. She wants to destroy the nuclear family. And she wants to protect women so much, but yet she can't define what a woman is. And she's letting biological men insert in themselves into bathrooms and to women's sports. Where's the protection? Where's the protection in that? And then, so she did a terrible job as a district attorney, as a vice president, and now she's getting installed like a toilet. No one even elected her. She bypassed all the proper ways of getting into becoming president. No one voted for her, and yet here she is, wanting a promotion. So yes, this is why people of color, people of America, just people in general, shouldn't vote for Kamala Harris, however you pronounce her name, which is literally, Kamala means an Indian goddess. So that's a whole other topic on is she black or not. So yes, long video. Hopefully you stuck around. Thank you. Goodbye.